Well, good morning and Merry Christmas Eve. You've got to be kidding me. Another year almost under our belt. We haven't quite made it to our New Year's party, which is always a ton of fun too. I will just go ahead and preface this that when we play our game, when we play our quiz, somebody is going to come out with more money than they woke up with. That is right. So get your thinking caps on, and we need someone who will not be able to participate in the show. You will get a separate gift to keep score. Who all is in here? Duck Lady, V. Oakley, Wolfie became a new YouTube member. Woo, True Crime Beat, Carly with an I. Woo. DT Driver wants to know if his man crush Dawn is home today. He's asking Angel P. Angel P. Paging Angel P. Paging Angel P. DT Driver. Okay, there you go. You got your answer. All right. Everybody ready? We got our food prepared. Have we got our food prepared? Have we got our presents wrapped? Is anyone even thinking about going to the store today? I don't care if it's the grocery store to pick up that last minute item or whatever. Only person I know that's doing it would be my friend Gina. Mama B, good morning and Merry Christmas to you. Well, let's go ahead and tell everyone good morning. Normally we do the We Wear Pink on Wednesdays. I don't think there's a lot of people, unless you drive a pink car and her name is Kat OG, that are wearing pink today. I'm sure we all have on, well, maybe wearing our red, wearing our green, wearing our festive colors. But if you're rocking the pink, I appreciate it. I really do. So let's go ahead and take a second and tell everybody, well, you know what? Let's not even do the whole tell everybody hi. Let's just tell everybody Merry Christmas. That is awesome. I love Christmas. I love the trees. And by the way, you all knocked it out of the park again this year. Of course, we have our, in the running, we have our cactus tree. We know that. We know who that comes from. That's Jinbug. We know that. She's taken home quite a few prizes. And as you know, the prizes around here are not always like butt plugs for Susan and Pat to share. Okay? Nothing like that. We actually have real prizes, and today is a real prize day. First off, I want to show a prize to all of you that was sent to me from Kat OG. Do y'all remember a few years ago we were going to a church, really loved that church, and they needed someone to play baby Jesus in the nativity. I offered up OJ, and they picked a 4-year-old with a very runny nose over OJ. All OJ had to do was lay in the manger. He's really good at laying around and doing nothing. He wouldn't have had any problem. Whew. Cat has finally made his wish come true. Look at this. It's like a little baby OJ. But obviously my OJ probably wouldn't have done as well in the nativity scene. He would have ran around the church, been under the pews and everything else like that. But what it really came down to was just the solid no without even thinking about it. Now then, before we get to a lot of stuff we have going on, we're going to bring up our wonderful friend, Gaelic Girl, who is going to give us a Christmas prayer in Gaelic. Can everyone please give a huge round of applause to the one, only Gaelic girl? Good morning, my amazing friend, and Merry Christmas to you. How do you say Merry Christmas in Ireland?
Nollaig Honadith.
Can you say it again?
Nollaig Honadith. Or Dave, as I'm talking to a lot of people. Dave means Nollaig Hona, Happy Christmas, everyone.
Happy Christmas, everyone. I absolutely love it. Do you ever have an issue in you? Well, I'm not going to get to that. That might turn somebody.
I have a lot of issues.
We have a lot of issues. Well, shit, we can just change the whole show. Let's talk about your issues. Have you got all your presents wrapped?
I thought I had, but I have two more that I found hidden that I obviously hid from myself as well. But they're only tiny ones, so I'm not that stressed about that. I'll get it done by 5, hopefully.
Now we are going to, or I'm going to, nobody else has to. That's just my way of doing it. While she is saying our prayer, I'm going to close my eyes. So all of you be good. True Crime Beat, you watch the classroom so nobody moons anybody or tries to steal Just Me's medicine that she's taking because she has the flu right now.
So let's me.
Gaelic.
In name of Nahar, agus an Vic, agus an Spirit, Nave, Amen. She de Vahawera, a tall on the grasta, ta an Tirna Is Banaha tu Idamana, agus is Banaha Tara de Gwina Isa. An Eve Wera, a Waher Day, Guiaring our Paki Anish, agus an Ur our Bosch. Amen.
Amen. That was beautiful. Wow. So you have been busier than a one-armed paper hanger. You know, since I put you up here in the hot seat, I want to pick your brain on something. We are going to do some true crime this morning because as we know, all the news broke loose yesterday about Melody Buzzard. I was one of the people that thought she honestly could have been being hid out by her crazy ass, egg rubbing on her body mother, Ashley, and that was the reason Santa Barbara County was not arresting Ashley. Now we find out she was pew-pewed execution style. What the hell are you making of this Gaelic girl?
Answers. Big answers. How did it get to this? How did she cross so many states? But for those photographers, we would still be in the same position. Or those tourists that happened to come across her corpse, sadly.
Yeah, imagine being them. They're hiking through Utah, and we're going to do this show on Friday because I think we all have a lot of ranting going on in our head. And before we watch this, I'm just going to say, for one, the state of Utah should extradite Ashley Buzzard to Utah and treat her the way she deserves.
100%. I mean, I don't get this. I don't get why it isn't that way. That's where the body was found, so that's where she should go.
That's where the murder was committed. They obviously made a deal that she's just going to get everything's going to be handled in California. that is really the least of my concerns, even though it's really pissing me off. I would love to know what Two Boston Moms thinks about it because she lives in Utah. There was absolutely zero reason for Child Protective Services of California to ever return Melody to her mother, Ashley. She was thriving in foster care, and she knew that the social workers were very well aware that Melody's father's family were trying to adopt her to get her away from crazy ass.
Well, I would assume it would have been, sadly, crazy ass would never have allowed it. She'd have gone to the ends of the earth and did what she did to prevent that.
And there's never going to be a motive that's going to satisfy any of our curiosity. It's got to be one way or another.
There is no motive that can justify what was done to that beautiful child. There is none. Or any child that winds up that way, particularly at the hands of their mother.
Well, that's for sure. And maybe motive is the wrong word. That's more of a legalese term. What would Ashley's reasoning be for doing this? All the wigs, the rental car, the backing into the spaces at the gas station so nobody would get her car tag. That makes no sense to me considering there's cameras anywhere. But hey, that just shows what a Fruit Loop she is.
Plus, it proves premeditation that she went to all those rounds.
Boom, boom. And in Utah, that would have been a special circumstance for premeditation. I don't know what they're going to do in California. I don't know what they're going to do. I'm just hoping for the best so Melody gets her justice. She had no business being with her mother, and it should have been red flag number one for Child Protective Services of California when she took her out of school and decided to homeschool her. They should have been on that like stink on shit.
But like all cases, from Harmony to even Summer, I mean, seems like every case there's a failing with CPS somewhere within the system.
Well, I think we can all agree there shouldn't be a system because that system never works.
No, I think the system needs to be disassembled and reassembled.
It does, state by state, because I mean the states oversee the child protection. State by state, take it down to bare bones and restart it.
And give workers an incentive to, really, really help these kids, really be on the ball. Don't overflood them with cases. Ensure you've enough workers there to handle the volume. I mean, it's the only possible way that kids are not going to slip through the net in an ideal world. But right now, you got to work with what's there, don't you?
If you can, but I mean, they always say, don't fix what's not broken. But in this case, it's been broken for a very long time. Let's look at this.
A heartbreaking mystery, a disappearance that gripped the nation, and now an ending no one wanted, but many predicted. The body of 9-year-old Melody Buzzard has been found more than 2 months after she went missing in Southern California. During a press conference today, a coroner confirmed her body was found in a rural area in Wayne County, Utah. She had been shot in the head.
Yeah.
Twice in the back of the head. And when you see these really pretty pictures of her, they're from her foster family. Do you know how I know, Gaelic? Because there's a fire extinguisher by the door. You see, when you foster a child, you got to set it up almost like it's a hotel room. You have to have fire extinguishers. You've got to have all kinds of stuff in order to foster a child. But then they take a child, a beautiful child like Melody Buzzard, and they say, Ashley's doing better. And then what do? They put her back with her mother, Who is knocking at the door? It is Jeannie True Crime. I have a feeling she wants to weigh in on this. Merry Christmas, my friend.
Good morning.
She's muted.
Oh.
Jeannie is muted. Well, while Jeannie figures out, there she is.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Good morning.
Can you say a Christmas prayer for us in Canadian?
Why you always put me on the spot, Brooks?
She loves to do that. I was put on the spot too. I got about half an hour's notice.
What was the question again?
Well, Gaelic just did a Christmas prayer in Gaelic. I didn't know if you had a traditional prayer, but let's talk about Melody. What the hell are you thinking about this crazy bitch? Not Melody.
I was completely shocked yesterday. I'm happy and glad that they found her, but I was kind of hoping and praying that it would come out differently, that she was with somebody, or I am just, oh my God, it just broke me yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, what is wrong with these parents? Like, why?
I don't know if we'll ever understand that because we can't get into that psyche or that thought process. But CPS still do have a case to answer. They allowed her back to someone who wasn't sufficient to take care of her.
Unbelievable. October the 9th is when she passed away, when she was murdered.
Yeah.
That's what they believe. I think they're basing it. Well, I mean, are they basing that's when they picked up the car on the 7th. Nope. So you're right. That would be around the time. And there was no reason to take her from this foster family because she had nothing but love, socialization, education. She had a very nice church home that she was very involved with. They knew for a fact why she was taken from Ashley. This was not a secret to the foster family. They've got to be devastated. Then you have the family in Michigan, which is her father's family, that, in my opinion, they need to sue the britches off of CPS in California.
I agree. I agree 100%.
I mean, the father's family had somewhere for her to go. That was the most logical place to send her. But I do believe the mother would have done anything to prevent that happening.
Yeah, they didn't want her. Ashley didn't want Melody anywhere near his side of the family.
I'd say with good reason, because she was terrified of the things she could tell.
They knew. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They knew.
But
I mean,
how a mother plans out a trip like that and basically takes her own child out almost mafia style.
It was premeditated. She planned the whole freaking thing.
The whole thing, which is why I want her extradited to Utah. I am not really, I'm just going to say, I don't have a lot of faith, according to, a lot of people that I know that live in California, of how this is going to be treated. In Utah, I do have faith. Extradite her there. You hit her with everything you can. Put some federal charges on her for going across state lines. But somebody has some sort of backdoor deal where it's going to be handled in California, and I'm not digging it at all. This is a little girl that we're talking about.
Melody's mother, Ashley Buzzard, was taken into custody today and is accused in the death of her daughter after investigators uncovered what they say is a significant amount of evidence linking her to the crime. News Nation correspondent Nancy Liu joins us now live from Santa Barbara, California. You were there for the press conference today. What have we learned?
Well, Elizabeth, on this very stormy night, Ashley Buzzard, she is back behind bars in the Santa Barbara County Jail, accused of murdering her own 9-year-old daughter, Melody, a crime Sheriff Bill Brown described as heinous and heartless. According to the Sheriff's Department, a big break in the case surfaced earlier this month on December 6th. That's when a couple taking photos discovered human remains in a rural area of Wayne County, Utah. DNA confirmed it was the body of Melody Buzzard and that she had died of a gunshot to the head. The area is along the route where Ashley Buzzard had taken Melody on a spontaneous road trip back in October. The trip involved wigs and the switching of license plates, action sure to be part of the case against her. Now, the sheriff also says an expended cartridge was recovered during one of the searches of Buzzard's home, and a live round was found in a search of the rental vehicle. Buzzard returned home on October 10th without Melody, and she's been uncooperative throughout the investigation and search.
Circumstances of Melody Buzzard's murder are.
But you got Bullhorn Betty for the last 2 months screaming at the top of her lungs saying she doesn't have to provide her daughter. She doesn't have to provide her daughter. It's her business where her daughter is. The hell it is. The child is not reporting to school.
If you can't provide your child, you need to be taken in until that child is found. I'm sorry. As a parent, you're supposed to know where your child is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, until they come of age to look after themselves.
Nobody showed up to Ashley's house to ask where her daughter was the night before. They wanted to know why she wasn't signing into school. And they've got some real loose homeschool programs in different states that I'm not digging. I don't have to worry about that. I don't have children in school, and thank goodness for that. I think we can all figure out where all that shit went awry. But they weren't asking, hey, is she at a slumber party or anything? They wanted to know why she wasn't signing into school.
Yeah, on October the 12th.
Yeah.
It was them at the school that called the police to report her missing.
Yeah.
And she was already dead by that time.
Possibly 3-4 days at that stage, yeah.
Well, October the 9th is when they left. And October the 12th is when the school reported her missing.
And good for them.
Yeah.
And good for them. No shame in the school like some people are doing. Shame Ashley.
Exactly.
Shame CPS.
Teachers can only do so much. You know, after so many days, they can, request the parent to come in with the child, or contact the relevant departments. But they can't physically go to the home looking for said child.
No, even a welfare check.
No, that's all it was a welfare check, and she couldn't produce her.
No.
And it's not like they didn't come back. The biggest thing they didn't do, I mean, they had warrants to search and anything, which is why they say there's overwhelming amounts of evidence. And I think a lot of those warrants were FBI warrants in Utah. I guarantee they still have things going on. The worst thing that Santa Barbara County did was just not arrest her. There's a million things they could have arrested her for. Well, obviously I'm stretching. Not providing education. That home alone was disgusting. Rotten eggs everywhere because she's got that bullshit going on where she thinks eggs tell your energy and stuff. I still think, I mean, besides her messed up head, and I'm not getting into her mental illness because I really do not care what they come up with. I do not care.
But I'm sure it will be used as a major part of the defense.
Heartbreaking. All of us who have been involved in this case have been deeply affected by it. We were hoping against hope that she would be safely found. This outcome is deeply tragic, and on behalf of the entire Santa Barbara County Sheriff's Office, I want to extend our deepest condolences to those who knew and loved Melody.
Now, right after Buzzard's arrest this morning, relatives held a prayer circle outside the home in Lompoc. Then many were here at the sheriff's office for today's press conference, including Melody's grandmother. She and others did not want to comment afterwards, clearly upset after hearing those details about how Melody died and that her body had been decomposing in Utah for the past 2 months. Now, there's no word yet on when Buzzard will be in court for arraignment, and the sheriff says there is no clear motive in this case, but we do know that paternal relatives have been fighting for custody of Melody since the death of her father in 2016.
Since 2016. And look who just grabbed the link, Mama B, one of my favorite mamas, and an amazing schooler.
Morning.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. So about this whole homeschooling nonsense, there's 4 different categories. Is it 3 or 4 different categories, depending on what state you live in, as to how strict the rules are for homeschooling.
Okay.
You've got the highly regulated states, the moderately regulated states, and the mildly regulated states. And some of these states, you have to have like a high school diploma to be able to teach your kids at home.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them you have to do it under what they call an umbrella program. And like New York State there's 5 or 6 highly regulated states. And where I'm at in New York, we're highly regulated.
Mhm.
I have to do 225 hours a quarter and turn in quarterly reports. And if they're not turned in a timely fashion, they'll call CPS on me.
Uh-huh.
And they're very plain about that. When you get your letter saying that you're approved to homeschool your kid, they put right in the letter, if your quarterly report is not turned in a timely fashion, they're mandated reporters and they have no choice but to call CPS in and investigate the situation. It's educational neglect.
Yeah.
So why California didn't do something, why the school district didn't do something about this kid not showing up at school and no documentation being provided to them as to what she was being taught, it blows my mind.
I know, and that's all part of everything we're reading. I mean, the probable cause is going to blow your mind. I can tell you right now, and it's not going to be available till January when she's arraigned.
I mean, wasn't she not in school for like a year?
No, she was going to homeschool. She took her out in August of 2024. I might have my dates wrong. Jeannie might have to help me with this. And then, like I said, that should have been the first red flag that she suddenly is homeschooling her. Now, like you said, where you live, it's a big process, a huge process to homeschool your children. Hers was very sudden.
Mm-hmm.
And like I had to write a letter of intent to the superintendent of the school. Then I had to, within 14 days of pulling my daughter out of school, I had to give them a lesson plan on detailing what I was going to teach, what textbooks I was going to use, what workbooks I was going to use, online resources for each subject under the homeschool law. They have a whole list of things that you have to cover during the school year, every subject. And for every subject, you have to list your curriculum. And every quarter, you have to list things that you've taught based on each subject. And then they just say, when you turn in your quarterly report, if it's okay, they just send you an email back saying, thank you.
Yeah.
But we're not, but you do what you want, you do what you're supposed to do. Jeannie would do what she's supposed to do. Gaelic would do what she's supposed to do. Terry, Pat, Paper Slut, V, everybody I know would do what they're supposed to do. Ashley did not.
But there should have been a point where she had to turn in some type of report, some type of documentation that she was doing the schoolwork. See, a lot of states too, they don't have reporting regulations. A lot of states let you do whatever you want. And these parents, they let their kids run around all willy-nilly all day. They're out playing in the dirt, playing on the playground. They're not doing any schoolwork, maybe an hour a day. And some parents think that that's too much.
That doesn't do the kids good now, does it?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
It was October the 12th when the school realized. Now, I don't know how long that she hasn't been doing her work online, but it wasn't until October the 12th that the school realized that she was not online doing her work. And this is why they had called for a report of a missing child.
Mm-hmm.
It was October the 12th, but she had already murdered her October the 9th. So
it was probably because she hadn't turned in the paperwork, and technically she wasn't homeschooling. So the 30 days had gone by, and that's why CPS got involved. It's educational neglect, and they were turning her in because there was no attendance for that 30 days.
yeah, you're right.
Well, they waited too long, way too long, and I don't think anyone can argue about that because, well, we know Melody is dead. And for the people that homeschool, more power to you. I'm proud of you. No one here is judging homeschooling, okay?
Oh,
There's a lot of reasons to homeschool your children. I had to homeschool one of mine. He had a horrible football injury. I had to do all the applications and everything, and a wonderful teacher at his school volunteered her time to keep his grades up so he could go to the next grade. We got Plead the Fifth backstage. Now, what are you doing grabbing the link? What's up, Home Skillet? Plead the Fifth. Plead the Fifth. You're up on stage. Take a bow. Take a bow. Take a bow.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
yeah.
I just jumped on because you guys were talking about the homeschooling thing, and I sent my kids to it's like a virtual academy, but they also do attendance by logging in. So I'm wondering if she hadn't logged in for 30 days.
Very possible.
Yeah. Because my school, if my daughter doesn't log in within 2 days, they're texting me.
Yeah.
So that's real weird.
Yeah, something triggered them.
Yeah.
The school, so they had to have known that, okay, it's been a while now since she has, signed in. Something is going on.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking something happened.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm getting down. I just wanted to say hi and tell you that. Thanks, guys. Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I'm going to hop down too.
Okay, well, you save that thought, Mama B, for Friday when we do the show, okay?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now let's get to, anybody else who wants to hop down, you're more than welcome, but let's get to this amazing dude that's going to entertain us. I do not know what this instrument is, and no, it is not a regular guitar, but it's beautiful. And remember, we are celebrating Christmas and the birth of our Savior.
Beautiful.
That is gorgeous, is it not? Oh my gosh. And it's pretty dang gorgeous. We got Christmas presents coming out left and right. Look at this. Sophia gifted 50 Crime Lines and Lies memberships.
Woohoo.
Everybody is
Welcome.
let's check out your trees. It won't be the last time you see them, okay? We'll see these a couple of times. Remember, message me on Facebook, send me an email. Y'all know how to get a hold of me. Tell me, what was your favorite tree? Y'all did awesome this year. All right, we're going to do a little bit more true crime. I really want Jeannie to see this. I sent it to Susan this morning. Little boy, 13-year-old Aaron Andula. I might be saying it wrong, but, you know, I'm enunciating the best I can. I'm no Jeff Gordon. If anybody watches NASCAR, you know he's the perfect enunciator. He was reported missing on Sunday. He was outside riding his bike, a red mountain bike in the Holiday Lakes community, which is in Pleasanton, Kansas. Okay. Sheriff's Department confirmed that he was missing. They start their search. They contact a host of neighboring agencies, talking to neighbors, scaling everywhere for sex offenders. You know the drill. You guys are not new to true crime. Well, they were going through bodies of waters, outbuildings until 2 a.m. They paused their efforts until the morning. That's what happens when you can't see. When they resumed, an agency helping the search reported back that Andula's body had been found. It was found in Missouri.
Dear Lord.
According to court documents, the Bates County Sheriff's Office responded to a 47-year-old, his name is Damon Leonard's home in Pleasanton on December 22nd. That'd be Monday. After he called to tell them he knew where Aaron was and that he was dead. As of right now, he's only been charged with moving the body. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, seriously?
Mm-hmm. So either
Yeah, well, we know
or-
somebody that was charged with a similar thing of just moving the body and got, you know, life, rest of his natural life in prison. So yeah, I think those charges will go up.
Either he was out driving around and he was drunk and he hit him and he threw him in the back of the truck and he took him somewhere. And when he sobered up, he called. Either or, he's a piece of shit. Or
Exactly.
lured him to his house and he killed him. I don't know. We need more information on that. It is unfriggin' real.
Wow. I never heard with this one.
I
This-
just saw it this morning. And
Yeah.
it's insane for me to see something before Jeannie. So let's go ahead and give me a pat on the back.
Big pat on the back.
Uh,
So the manner of Aaron's death has not been released. So we don't know how he died. Leonard's been arrested.
Itself is home.
Leonard's been arrested and he's been charged with felony abandonment of a corpse. He has $100,000 cash only bond. So this is no 10%er. This is no ankle monitor situation. Somebody that he knows has to come up with $100,000 cash. And he will be in court on January 15th. Look at Aaron.
oh boy.
Boy.
Yep.
Oh.
And I think we all know that today is Christmas Eve. He should be
Imagine.
his presents with his two little sisters.
Mm. Yeah.
You think your child could go for a cycle on his mountain bike and be safe?
Mhm.
Not anymore.
I'm pretty sure the charges is going to be upgraded there soon. Like,
Oh,
why
it
would
has
he
to
even
be.
have the child's body? You know,
Mhm.
like, oh my god.
Well, let's just say he was drunk and hit him on the bike. A drunk person would just go home, and then when they sober up, wash up the truck. There have been cases like that before,
Oh,
but
yeah.
he put him in his truck and he took him to a ravine in Missouri.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
it's to like the northern part of the Ozarks.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what, that is some deep ravines. How anyone found him, I'll never know. Leonard is basically not telling him anything according to the documents. Well, I don't have any documents, the articles I'm reading. But his family, for obvious reasons, they are devastated. Now, they will not have his body for quite a while because remember, they're still trying to get the forensics down as to what happened to Aaron. We're going to continue talking about this.
This reminds
yeah.
me of Letitia Stout. Remember what she
Yeah.
did
Mm-hmm.
with Gannon?
Moved him all over the damn country in a U-Haul.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what this reminds me of.
But for the guys out doing maintenance work, Gannon might
Yeah.
never have been recovered.
Yeah, exactly.
These evil people.
There's some evil in the world, let me tell you.
Oh,
There is evil.
Satan walks among us.
No,
Yeah.
you're exactly right there. All right, let's have a little bit more Christmas fun. And that's enough true crime for today. Because remember, we are celebrating the Savior's birth.
Oh.
Oh, Christmas tree, your ornaments are history. Those shiny things I do adore. They're better when they're on the floor. I look upon with such delight. I think I'll take a tiny bite. Oh, Christmas tree, your ornaments are history. You're better than catnip-filled socks. You're better than an empty box. Oh, Christmas tree, so beautiful and bright. You make me sing all through the night. It's cold outside, there's so much snow. But let me out, no, I don't wanna go. It's warm inside, I'd rather be climbing on up the Christmas tree. Those shiny things I do adore, the better when they're on the floor. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, your ornaments are history. Oh Christmas, Christmas tree, your ornaments are.
Sounds like some you're right there, but I'll tell you what, that was the perfect segue because, like I said, we're not doing gloom and doom today. We're celebrating Christ's birth, and a lot of you had birthdays in
Bro?
December. Yes, baby.
I'm going to step down now, and I thank you for letting me on. And Merry Christmas to everybody. And
We're going to stay around for the game, aren't you, Jeannie?
yeah, I'll stay around.
Okay, and get geared up for Friday because we got a lot of bitching to do.
All right, sounds good. Everybody stay safe.
Merry Christmas, my friend.
Safe.
Merry Christmas.
All right. Uh-oh. I don't think I did that right. Okay. Today is Scented Dragonfly's birthday.
Oh,
Let's
wow.
tell her happy birthday.
It's your birthday today. It's your birthday today. There's a cat licking your birthday cake. It's your birthday today. It's your birthday today. It's your birthday today. There's a cat licking your birthday cake. It's your birthday today.
All right. If you were born in the month of December, your birth flowers are narcissus. Not that you're a narcissist. They look like daffodils to me, and holly. Do all of my December friends, do they have a keen eye for these flowers? And also, your birthstones, you got more than one. You've got the blue zircon, tanzanite, and turquoise. Which one of those do you have, Scented Dragonfly? Woo! Woo! Those are really nice birthstones. I'm really digging the birth flowers too.
Yeah. The nephew and a niece, in actually one's birthday is today.
There you go. There you
And my
go.
sister's birthday is day after Christmas.
That is. And is it a blessing or a curse to have your birthday in December? I've heard both. It's kind of like 4th of July.
No, it's worse than January. Believe me. No, they actually don't, because we do, but it's not just one present for Christmas. We do birthday present as well. Aaron was the New Year's Eve baby, and my sister and I will be Irish twins for 3.5 weeks.
Well, according to my DNA results provided by Pat K, looks like I'm your Irish twin too. So I'm going to put Denny down in the chat. Pat K, are you doing good to keep track of the score for our game? I don't know if Pat K's paying attention. Chrissy normally does it, but she hadn't been around in a while.
Well, I can do it, I suppose. It's not too technical.
No, you just pen and paper and write down who got it.
Got a pen and paper? Oh, it's the things I can't see chat. Oh, darn.
Okie doke. I will see you over in the chat. Now what we're going to do, and again, a huge round of applause for Gaelic Girl, because that was awesome what she did with the Gaelic prayer. But remember, I'm still going to get some little dig in, and this is about the elf on a shelf. Okay, Chrissy's here to take score. Woo! Never gets old. That absolutely cracks me up. Now, before I start the quiz, let's please bring up our friend Angel P. She is going to entertain us with her gorgeous voice. So, can we all say, Angel P, Angel P, Angel P, Angel P? The link is pinned, and while she's getting it, let's look at our trees again. Back by popular demand and backstage. Oh my goodness, Sailor, thank you for the super sticker. Woo! Today's about you, not about me. You guys are making me blush. Let's bring up our girl Angel P because she is going to sing us some Christmas joy. Merry Christmas, my friend.
Merry Christmas to you, my dear friend, and to everyone in chat, and even those who are not.
Not friends?
So I've been thinking a lot. I've been very nostalgic this Christmas.
I love it.
And again, I'm not a professional singer, you guys. I'm congested, but I'm going to do the best I can a cappella, okay?
You are a professional singer. I was going to try to get you on that show, The Voice, because remember last year or the year before when you did Elvis's Blue Christmas and Elvis Enterprises had to share the revenue, and
yeah, but they got that penny or two. You know what I mean, girl?
Yeah, they needed that. All right, everybody, here we go. Get ready to get your socks knocked off.
All righty. You too much pressure, girl. Too much pressure. I'm just joking. Okay. I think as soon as I start going, my husband's going to open the garage door and ruin everything. Okay, but here we go. Alrighty, so I've been thinking a lot about nostalgia this Christmas and stuff like that. You know, I'm kind of older. I'm in my 60s, and I've been thinking about Christmas present and Christmas past. Okay? All right. If we make it through December, everything's gonna be alright, I know. It's the coldest time of winter, and I shiver when I see the falling snow. If we make it through December, got plans to be in a warmer town come summertime. Maybe even California. If we make it to December, we'll be fine. Got laid off down at the factory, and their timing's not the greatest in the world. Heaven knows I've been working hard. I wanted Christmas to be right for Daddy's girl. I don't mean to hate December. It's meant to be a happy time of year. But my little girl don't understand why Daddy can't afford no Christmas here. If we make it through December, Everything's gonna be alright, I know. It's the coldest time of winter. And I shiver when I see the falling snow. If we make it to December, got plans to be in a warmer town come summertime. Maybe even California. If we make it through December, we'll be fine. That's it.
Oh my goodness! Doing Merle proud. My goodness. I don't know if you could see the chat or not, but how many people were like, I feel like I need to pull out my lighter like we're at a concert.
Right. No, I can't see the chat up here. I don't know why that is.
I have it on my phone. That's okay.
Okay.
So you want to hang up here while I do the quiz? Do you have another song prepared for us? I can give you some time to rest your voice.
I don't have another song, but if somebody has another song they want, I can attempt it. But I think I'll go back down and chat because my grandson's here and I've got to get his waffles made.
You get on those waffles, Merle. I mean, Ange.
All
right,
Thank you, honey. Merry Christmas to everybody. Love you guys.
Oh, man, what a treat. Okay, well, let's get to our quiz. Chrissy is keeping track. Maybe Pat K too. I don't know what Pat K's doing. That is quite all right. Chrissy is our scorekeeper. So here we go. When you see this, be prepared to give your answer. Okay. I know there's about a 10-second, 15-second lag, so that's the reason I'm waiting for a little bit and played that first. First question. Which popular Christmas beverage is popular at most tables during Christmas festivities? Would it be Bloody Marys, eggnog, or mimosas? The answer is eggnog. Who got it first? Marie Davis said poinsettia mimosa. Now, I've never had one of those. Sarah said twisted tea. Oh my. Oh my. Who got it first? I'm scrolling. Trying to sing like Ange. It looks like Shannon got it first. Okay, Kimberly Mann said Shannon got it. All right, here's your next one. What did the other reindeer not let Rudolph do because of his shiny red nose? Join in any reindeer games? Play with Donner and Blitzen? Or lead the sleigh? Those are the answers. The answer is no, Sarah. The reindeers aren't drunk and they're not horny reindeers, Sarah. They weren't playing spin the bottle. My goodness, Sarah. Somebody put Sarah in the time out. The question is, join in any reindeer games. Okay? Sarah, thinking about horny reindeers. Damn it, Sarah. And you're the one that said twisted tea. Damn it, Sarah. Okay, how many ghosts show up in a Christmas carol? I almost said cancel. Okay, so the second question Marie Davis got first. How many ghosts show up in a Christmas carol? Was it 3, 4, or 5? This is actually a tricky one. Okay, you guys are still thinking. The answer is 4. Who got it first? 4 ghosts. 4 ghosts in the Christmas carol. Who got it first? Let me go through. I'm just looking for the number 4. Carrie said all of them. That's awesome, Carrie. Let's see. Someone said delivered to Daisy's. Thank you, Angel P. Daisy needs a lot of love, that's for sure. Gaelic girl. I see Gigi got it. Gaelic girl. All right, well, we got a barn burner. We've got a barn burner. What am I going to do with you people? All right, now this is going to really confuse a lot of people mentioning Daisy. Where was baby Jesus born? Salt Lake City, Utah? Bethlehem? Or Waco, Texas? Y'all are still thinking. I hope you're not going through any of Daisy's old shows to try to get the answer that she gives. The answer is Bethlehem. Broken Dream Farm said Oklahoma. Well, that would be nice. It'd make my life a lot easier around here and would certainly make Oral Roberts University a lot more popular, but nope, that's not the answer. V. Oakley said in Mexico. No, V. Oakley, get your mind out of the tequila. Enough for you. Sarah said, thankfully not Ben Hill Road. Marie Davis got it again. That's 2 for you. Woo, I see where this is going. I see where this is going. We got some heavy competition going in here. Woo! All right. The movie Miracle on 34th Street is based on a real-life department store. What is it? The Walmart in Kingsport, Tennessee, Dillard's, or Macy's? All right, the answer is Macy's. Broken Dream Farm is not going to get off Walmart's dick. Sarah said the Walmarts. Poppy Red Mustang said Woolworths. OMG. Who got Macy's first? I see Amanda. Look at me, multitasking away. Woo, Poppy Red Mustang said someone's cheating. That would be OJ. Woo, I see Amanda. Tell me if I stand corrected. We want the truth. We want fair and legal elections around here. All right. What was Elvis's favorite color of Christmas? Would it be red and green? Was he dreaming of a white Christmas or a blue Christmas? All right. The answer is blue. Blue Christmas. And it looks like our girl Susan got it first. Unless Chrissy saw somebody before, because remember, there's a lag. And we want to know who really got it. So we got True Crime Beat with 1, Marie with 2, Gaelic Girl with 1, Amanda with 1, and Susan with 1. Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo! Somebody better figure out how to Google harder or something. All right. In the movie Home Alone, where are the McAllisters going on vacation when they leave Kevin behind? I have another question. How come the McAllisters, CPS, didn't intervene when they kept leaving that little brat behind when they went on vacation? Can we talk about that? Was it, this is Home Alone 1, was it New York City, Paris, or Rome? All right, let's see. Senate Dragonfly said New York. Angel P said Oklahoma. We're not really what you would call a McAllister type of holiday. Sarah said Ben Hill Road. Broken Dream Farm said Alaska. I'm looking for the answer Paris. Paris. Where is Paris? Well, Mama B got France. Marie got Davis, which would be Marie Davis put in Europe, which would be France and Italy. Who was True Crime Beat got Paris? Okay, she was the first one. Now we have a tie. Between True Crime Beat and Marie Davis. Wow, it's getting sticky. All right, in which modern day country was St. Nicholas, also known as Santa Claus, born? Okay. Was it Ireland? Was it the Netherlands? Or was it Turkey? Ireland, Netherlands, or Turkey? Looks like nobody got this one because the answer is Turkey, originally Patara, a city in the ancient district of Lycia in Asia Minor. Yeah. Woo. Woo. Wonder if Candace is going to put out some milk and cookies for Santa Claus tonight, because we all know Dawn likes big red drawers. All right, in the movie It's a Wonderful Life, what happened every time a bell rang? Did Dawn and Candace Wells get drunk? An angel got his wings? Or a child received a present? All right, looks like Marie Davis got it. An angel gets his wings. Wow. Wow. What Hollywood actor played 6 different roles in the Polar Express? Was it John Candy, Tom Hanks, or Danny DeVito? All right, the answer is Tom Hanks. Marie is up on her Christmas trivia. My goodness. Is Kat OG in here because she is next up? She is going to razzle dazzle us with the song. Where are you, Kat? Oh, Kat. Kat. Well, while we are waiting on Kat to grab the link, DT Driver said, no way Santa Claus was found in Turkey. Honey, I believe everything I read on the fucking internet. I will show you the quiz when you get home. Okay? I'll show you the quiz when you get home. What country did eggnog come from? Was it Ireland, Germany, or England? The answer is England, and Marie Davis got it. Are you kidding me? We have 2 for True Crime Beat, 5 for Marie, 1 for Gaelic, 1 for Amanda, 1 for Susan. Can we all say congratulations to Marie Davis? Yes, many congratulations to you, Marie Davis. Do you have my email? Are we friends on Facebook? Do you want my phone number? Because we are going to provide you with a Christmas dinner or whatever you want to do with the money. So you get a hold of me and hey, go ahead. You brag to everybody and tell them what you got. The email is cll72020@gmail.com. Many congratulations to you, Marie. Well, since Cat's ass is still stuck in traffic, I'm going to look at the nativity scene again, and then we're going to close the show.
Now, baby doll, sweet pie, sugar plum, honey bun, angel face, you know you better be good. And act like true fine love you should. Be careful what you say and do, 'cause Santa Claus is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. You better kiss me and hold me tight, and give me good loving every night. 'Cause you'd be sorry if you made me blue, 'cause Santa Claus is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. Well, you may think you can sneak around and get away with something, but there ain't no way. 'Cause Santa's no fool, he's real super cool, he's the secret head of CIA. East, ass, and crime don't pay. You can't do nothing 'cause you're never alone. He's even got a white tap on your phone. So, baby, if you ever do me wrong, break my heart and leave me alone. When Christmas comes, you'll be crying too, 'cause Santa Claus is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. Well, every Christmas Eve, he'd climb on his sled full of toys with a dual exhaust, side mirrors, the box of tails, mud flaps, and leopard skin seat covers, and spread Christmas cheer to all good little girls and boys. And it's the own Dasher, Dancer, and Prancer, and Fixer, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen, and Bruce, and Marvin, and Leon, and Cletus, George, and Bill, and Slick, and Do-Right, and Fred, Ace, and Clyde, and Blackie, and Prince, and Spot, and Rover. So, well, Rudolph, say he's on a stake out at your house. You can run, you can hide, but you can't get away. Got binoculars focused on you every day. So, baby, if you ever do me wrong, break my heart and leave me alone. When Christmas comes, you crying too, 'cause Santa Claus is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. Yes, Santa Claus is watching you. He's everywhere, Lord have mercy. Santa Claus has got his eyes all over you, baby. It's over for you. You better watch out. Woo, look out there. Santa Claus is peeping around the corner at you. You are in deep trouble, you know that? It's over for your kind. You go sneaking around here, you ain't gonna get away with it, you understand? I mean, you got to be true blue through and through, 'cause Santa's gonna get you.
Woo! Santa Claus gonna get you. Santa stalker. I was looking at all your comments and I had to mute myself. I was laughing so hard. He's everywhere. He's over the CIA. He's everywhere. He does everything. He's everywhere. He peeps in the windows. He comes down the chimneys. You all are I'm going to start crying. You guys are amazing, amazing people. The fact that you come in to the show sometimes twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day, and for things that nobody wants to talk about. Nobody wants to talk about these things. You don't take it personal. You never You never associate it with your own life. You are visionary, and when you talk about how it does relate to things that you know that go on around you, you share your personal stories, and you're just amazing people. Amazing people. Even Sarah, that really thinks that Jesus was born on Ben Hill Road. You have no idea what you guys mean to me. You guys are the channel. I'm not the channel. You can forget it. I mean, I can pipe my mouth all day. I'm not the channel. You guys are. All right? You guys are the Facebook groups. You guys are the Discord. You guys are everything. I want you to have the most tremendous Christmas that you can have. Very Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. I love you very much. I have a feeling from the comments, I know who's going to win this year's Christmas tree competition, but as we know, it's all in good fun. Marie Davis, make sure you send me that email. Merry Christmas. Love you all from me, Greg, and OJ.